Hello everyone, this is Anna from Luxembourg. I hope everybody's well. I have to think of a different introduction. I have the same one every time. So anyway, I'm here today to show you two journals that are in my mind, and I think in your minds as well, will be seen as one. They're volume 1 and volume 2 of fairy tales. And I know I said I wasn't going to make any more fairy tale journals for a while, but I couldn't resist on the idea that I suddenly got. So I've got the 2 volumes here, and for my next journal, I'm preparing an academic. So let me show you these 2 journals. Now they're both the same. They're not identical. They've got similar color a little bit. This one's slightly darker, but you know, as with the twins generally, you always want to see a little bit of a difference. So I've made them a little bit slightly different. And they both have these beautiful silk ribbons. Are just absolutely beautiful silk. And I'm not going to untie the bow. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold it and remove them. That's what I think is a good way of doing it. And then you just hold it and put it back. This way you don't have to do the bow every time. So while I'm doing that, I'll start with this one. And I'll show you here. As you can see, this one is it's all embossed, and let me show you the back. There, look at that, and there's quite a bit of gold gilding on it, and the spine is here. So, and I've left those. I haven't written the volumes on them because I thought you might like to, one might like to choose which volume they want to start with. And just a little parenthesis here. The one of them has got the design here and the other up on the top, just to make it, just give it a little bit of a extra character. So let's have a look inside. Yeah, they both got this paper, and the page, the front page, the opening page is the same. And this time, although I don't usually do it, I added a few stickers. These are vintage stickers, and I've had them for over 15 years and I haven't used them. And I'm not very big on, as you know, most of you know, I'm not very big on designing, designing the journals too much for people, because I think really it's all, the fun is to receive it with some things and then to add on. So but I just thought they would go they're lovely stickers. They've got a bit of a shine, a sparkle to them as well, so I thought I'd add these. And this is a medieval paper here, from the fairy tale collection, what is actually called Once Upon a Time. And I use that at the Aurora Journal. And now I haven't got the information for all the pictures or the illustrations that are on there, because some of them didn't have any information. I knew they were copyright free, but they were just random, images from fairy tales. So anyway, this one is The Swan Princess by Bauer. And it was made around 1908, and it's beautiful, isn't it? So I've used her before. I've used her in other books, and I shouldn't say used her. I've had the honor of incorporating her because it's such a beautiful thing to be able to do that. And as you can see, the paper is very, well, there's quite a lot of coffee dyeing on it, and coffee tea dyeing. And here are some more of these beautiful Once Upon a Time papers, signatures that I have them in each signature. And I made some tags here, which are for journaling. There, and I created a little pocket here, and there's a pocket. We've got plenty of pockets. and this one is by Doré. It's another image that I have had the chance to use before. Now this is a William Morris book, and it says Page from the Well at the World's End, and it's a fairy tale, in like a medieval style fairy tale with a beautiful William Morris designs on it. And yeah, that's just, this is like a little, you can open and, you know, write in it. And some more of this beautiful Once Upon a Time paper. Oh god, I've got to go and get some more of that. It's amazing. And you know, my washi, which I'm running out of. I hope I find it again. And some corner pockets here. Now I'm going to add these are also vintage Anna Griffin stickers, numbers and letters, and yeah, they're coming with the journals, so you know, one can, and I've created these tabs here, and this beautiful image is from French Fairy Tales, but it doesn't have any much more information on it, so I don't know which one it is. And there's a stamp here. More beautiful signatures, papers and pockets. And this is from Beauty and the Beast, a French fairy tale illustration. Look at that, it's like a river. And it actually has a softness to it, the part that's very dyed. There we are. Some more of that. And another little tab. And this is Snow White by Franz Jutner, 1910, the illustration. And this is a beautiful, another beautiful image which I don't have information on, but I found it again on the copyright-free images. There's a corner pockets here, and this is another one from the French Fairy Tales. The flowers, another little tab. So this can be used as a, I would, you know, like as a commonplace journal. One, you know, can fill it in with all sorts of information, or a diary, you know, mixed media, or it could be a baby journal. It could be a journal that we want to give for a birth, or a gift, for a baptism. So, you know, it can be used for all sorts of, or a wedding. So anyway, it's this one. This illustration is by Arthur Rackham, The Three Little Men in the Wood, 1917. It looks very much like Snow White, the idea. And there's another corner, beautiful corner pocket with that medieval paper. And this one is from the, again, French fairy tale illustration. And some of that Florentine paper. I have from a book, very old book from King Arthur here, just the page padded. And this is the cover for I used for the for Aurora, for Briar Rose actually, Sleeping Beauty, from this Dutch book. And there's some castle washi. This is an old, very old, I think it's Snow White, a German fairy tales book by Karl Offerdinger and Heinrich Lentermann, and it was published end of 19th century. Isn't it beautiful? So it's a selection of different images basically here that they're all related to, you know, fairy tales, and they're all by different illustrators, just a mix. This one is also really, really lovely. I haven't got the information of this one either. I got these from Flickr, and they didn't have, somebody had uploaded them without too much detail, unfortunately. But I thought, well, it's not going to stop me. I'm going to use them anyway. And there's a little Chinese bead here, and pockets. And I added a frame that one can use. Some of this lovely paper still here, and the washi, Florentine. And this is a beautiful image of a castle, and that is it's a Rackham image drawing, and this is one of my semblances, and goes there wherever you want. One wants. This is some beautiful hand modeled paper here, and corner pocket, which is from the V&A, the paper, and the final, you know, the book plate in the end. So this is, let's say, we can say volume 1. Okay, and let me just unwrap volume 2. There we are, there's volume 2, this beautiful Rackham, Merlin and Morgana image here in front. It's an antiquarian style of book, and mostly I will go through this one a little bit faster, because mostly it's just, oh, this is one of my favorite ones. It's by a Russian fairy tale, and it's the Firebird and the Grey Wolf, 1889, by Victor Vasredsson. But you see how much detail it has. This image has. This sounds nice. And another frame here, and a corner pocket. This one is another image from the French fairy tales. The other side, which has actually dyed beautifully. And pocket, and this is like a little, little something one can play with and use inside the journal. And there's a corner pocket. This one is Beauty and the Beast. And this is from also another King Arthur, page from that King Arthur book. And here is a little tag for writing, again, little notes. This lovely picture, this lovely image is The Goose Girl by Heinrich Vogler, 1907. Sorry, I forgot to mention that The Beauty and the Beast is an illustration by Goebel, Warwick Goebel, just for your information. And this is another semblance, and this is from another William Morris, another page from the William Morris book. And the back. And here we go. And this is again Bauer, and it is the, if I'm not mistaken, it's the Swan Princess, 1908. So again, you know, it's mainly beautiful, the beautiful illustrations, And so again, you know, it's mainly the beautiful illustrations that come with these fairy tales, these amazing illustrations that one can find. And I just thought they complement, this is Mermaids from French Fairy Tales again, they complement your journal, you know, with your writing, and add, I don't know, add some pleasure and happiness to the day, to your daily, you know. This is Henrik Vogler illustration, 1900, from Fairy Tale again. And some more washing. And this one is, let's have a look. This one is another one from the Fairy Tales, French Fairy Tales. And this is a beautiful image by Bauer. And I have to say, Bauer is a wonderful illustrator. It's Princess Joestar, and it was made 1908, and he's Norwegian origin. My daughter pointed him out to me, and since I first ever saw this guy's work, I was just, I just loved it. So there's another one of those little images there, and if I'm not mistaken, it's Alionushka's Fairy Tales. And that is obviously, you know who that is. It's Snow White, and by Franz Juttner, 1910 was made. Corner pocket, and some, you know, this signature is, I left it for, you know, writing, and so it doesn't have very much. Yeah. Oh, and these are, you know, Rackham's Maidens from Wagner. And it says Tanglewood Tales by Nathaniel Hawthorne, if I'm not I'm pronouncing it correctly. Sorry, yeah. Florentine, and these are the lasts. That's Florentine, and the last page with a pocket and your, you know, the book plate. So there we are. They're here. Oops. They're both here. I will list them on my Etsy shop store tonight. They are together. They're a pair, and they will go as a pair. I just wanted to remind everyone that if anybody wants to get in touch with a special idea for their own journal, they want to do something different from what I make, just please email me on my message me on my either send me a convo on Etsy, or message me on Instagram or YouTube or wherever you like, and we can discuss it. We can make something together. So well, I'll make it. I'll make it for you, but you know, if you want to, you can just give me your ideas. So have a lovely evening and a great weekend, and we will speak soon. Thank you. Bye bye.